Oh, it's me again. So hey, immediately after I put out my last video talking about how I actually sort of kind of liked the Super Mario Galaxy movie, and I wasn't planning on making a rewrite video for it. Immediately after that, I started writing a rewrite video for it. Whoops.
Gaming Cookie Guy
Entertainment.
Though the existence of this video does not mean I have changed my mind on Mario Galaxy as a whole. In general, I do still like the movie as it was originally presented to us. I thought it was a fun ride that was basically devoid of all plot, and for the most part, I'm okay with that. But as I was writing the last video, and specifically when I was praising, of all people, Benny Safdie's performance, I realized there was an opportunity with his character to do anything even resembling an emotionally resonant story arc. And I wanted to explore what that might look like. And so I started rewriting. And during brainstorming, I had this idea that I wanted to make my version more like the original video game. And so I came up with this whole new timeline of events for a whole new movie where Mario and Luigi ride on the Comet Observatory to the center of the universe and collect grand stars as they go, while Peach and Fox go on their own side quest through some of the other galaxies we could explore. And I was having so much fun writing this story, and I got decently far into it, but something still felt wrong. And I couldn't quite put my finger on what it was until I got to the scene from the original movie where Fox is piloting his ship near Bowser Jr. and he turns Mario and Luigi into babies and knocks them into the whole Yoshi Island section of the movie. And I finally realized that while it was nice to try and write a version of this movie that was more faithful to the game that I loved as a kid, I wasn't actually making the movie better. I was just making it different. There was still no character, there was still no story. It was just cool things happening in a slightly different order. So I scrapped it. I started over with this scene between Bowser and Bowser Jr. as the core. And my new mission was to give them an arc and also to make Bowser's character just a little more consistent. Because I don't know about you, but Bowser drove me absolutely crazy in this movie with how inconsistent he was. Does he love his son, or is he an absent father who ships Junior off to boarding school? Does he like Mario and Luigi, or does he want to destroy them? Does he love Princess Peach, or does he not really care about her at all? I get you have Jack Black and you want him to go big, but he wasn't like that in the first movie. You can have a big performance that is not totally flipping personalities from scene to scene. So in my version of the Mario Galaxy movie, Bowser is a not so great dad who consistently hates Mario and consistently doesn't mind Luigi and always loves Princess Peach. And now that we have a place to start and grow from, all my rewrite is going to do is add just a couple moments between Bowser and his son that lets us chart where Bowser and Bowser Jr.'s relationship stands over the course of the movie. We plant the first seed during the scene when Bowser Jr. first storms the castle. Now, instead of Bowser not participating in the scene, I would like to have some debris crush his tiny little castle, which causes him damage and causes him to grow to full size. Then Bowser will be presented with a choice. He can either protect Princess Peach, who also has some debris about to fall on her, or he can help his son in the fight against Mario. And Bowser will choose Peach. This will leave Kamek to help Junior, barely holding off the Mario Brothers. Later on, once the two are fully reunited and have a moment together, there will be no flashback scene to Bowser Jr. reading a story with his father, even though that was a very cute scene that I would have liked to keep in the movie. No, in this version, there are only the heavy weight of expectations that Bowser Jr. must win his dad's favor with this grand display. So he reveals that he's captured a princess and plans to destroy everything in his dad's honor, but Bowser calls this plan stupid. Why would Bowser want to destroy the universe? Peach is in the universe. He would much rather reshape the universe to be its king with Peach at his side. And so with these two scenes in the minds of the audience and in the mind of Bowser Jr., finally we arrive back to where this video started, with Bowser Jr. about to shoot down Fox's ship, but just before he can lock onto that target, Bowser notices that Peach is aboard and shoves his son out of the way so that the shot only clips the ship instead of totally obliterating it. And this will be the final straw, the big emotional climax between these two characters. We see only Bowser's perspective, all this anger. He is enraged, yelling at his son, "Do you have any idea what you almost did?" That's when we can finally pan over to Bowser Jr., still on the ground after being pushed to the side, and he is crying. He is devastated. Kamek flies over to comfort him, but he runs away to his room and he slams the door. Kamek gives a look to Bowser, and it finally dawns on him what he has been doing this whole movie. We cut to Bowser Jr. just crying in his bedroom, and Bowser, in a quiet moment, walks in, and Bowser Jr. looks up at him and asks, "Why do you care about Princess Peach more than you do me?" Now, Bowser denies this, but Bowser Jr. lays out a pretty convincing argument. He was sent away as a Koopaling, and ever since, all it seems like his dad has cared about was Princess Peach. This whole movie, that is what he has been trying to do. And all Bowser Jr. has been trying to do is make his dad proud. And so finally, Bowser admits, he has been obsessed with Princess Peach, because back in the day when he realized he would have to raise this son on his own, he was scared he wouldn't be enough. He was scared he would do it all wrong. So he sent him away, and he tried to find the person that he thought would be best for him and his son. And he has ever since pursued Princess Peach. So yes, he has only been thinking about obtaining the Peach, but in his own way, from his own perspective, he is still trying to do this for his son. And Bowser looks around his son's childhood bedroom. He sees the drawings on the walls, and he remembers the stories he used to tell him about how they would take over the galaxy together with their Boomsday weapon. I lied. I'm keeping the flashback scene. I liked it. And in that moment, he is changed. We truly see a change in Bowser. He tells Bowser Jr. that nothing and nobody is more important in the whole universe to him than his son. And if his son wants to destroy the universe, then dang it, they'll do it together as father and son. Now, I know that's a little bit heavier of a movie now, and it doesn't paint Jack Black's Bowser in a perfect comedic light, but I do think it makes his character more consistent, and more importantly, I think it gives this movie an actual heart. But let me know, what do you think? Do you like my version of this movie with this new relationship conflict added, or do you prefer the original, or do you just kind of hate both, and you'd much rather see a faithful adaptation of one of the best video games of all time? Please let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the stars.